This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is brought to you thanks to the support of Generations Bank, Little John Orthodox, Bill Cram Chevrolet, DeSanto Propane, Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant, Finger Lakes Partners Insurance, Brad Van Dusen Photography, It's a Wonderful Run 5K, Penny's Place Family Restaurant, Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies, Red's Place in downtown Seneca Falls, Wilson Press and Mail House, Connie's Diner, Stever's Garage and Jimmer's Auto, and FingerLakes1.com digital marketing.
Good evening and welcome to Finger Lakes 1 West Basketball on FingerLakes1.com radio. Tonight we have a great matchup where the host, the undefeated 12-0 Red Jacket Indians, host the 5-8 Bloomfield Bombers. I'm Nate Sharman, and next to me is the producer and color commentator, Jason Hunt. Jason, thanks so much.
Yeah, Nate, I'm excited for this one. We recently had the Red Jacket players in the studio, and I like the camaraderie they had, and I'm excited to see them and watch what they do.
Yes, those four members of the Red Jacket Indians being Matt Record, Chase Rizzo, Adam Borst, and Travis Hill, all seniors, leaders on this team. We're on Upstate Hoops back on Sunday with host Jim Sinacropi, a great podcast, able to watch it, and those guys are very polished on the air. I thought it was a great showing.
They were. I think Chase Rizzo might have a future at Finger Lakes 1 Sports, to be honest with you. He was really well. Yeah,
he's graduating pretty soon, so if he might be able to give us a call if he's interested. But so moving into this game, we're going to talk about first both teams last time out. Starting with the away team Bloomfield, they lost a tough one to CG Finney in Bloomfield on Tuesday. Number 12 Adam Sheehan had a game-high 24 points for the Indians.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I saw the video on Finger Lakes 1 where Marcus Robinson came and they made a play for him, and he came around and made a buzzer beater to beat him. He had 45 points and 20 rebounds as a ninth grader. It's quite impressive. Yeah, and to just exactly what you just said, he is a ninth grader. 45 points, 20 boards on the game. Marcus Robinson with the game winner. And it wasn't an easy shot to win either. He had a guy in his face, and he was hanging in the air, and it was a great shot. Just inside the three-point line, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so Marcus Robinson, quite the force over at CG Finney. And for the Red Jacket Indians, last time out, they about a week off. Last played on Friday, where I believe they visited HAC, came out with a 1-point victory. As that was a close one. They did, and the game-winning shot was in the air for HAC. Fortunately for Red Jacket, they missed it. Yep. I think it was where are we? Adam Borst guy. I think he said it on the podcast that it was his man that had the shot. He said he was a little nervous and he was happy to see it didn't go in, but yeah. So definitely interesting for Red Jacket. You have a team that's 12-0. And had a close game against a team in Harley Annandale, Columbia. We're losing by 1 point, 47-46. So our Red Jacket needs to be careful where they can't be tripped up because they're playing this team, Bloomfield. They've already played them once this season, but before we get into that, Bloomfield's 5-8 on the year, 5-3 in Finger Lakes West play. Second, of course, to the host Red Jacket, who's 8-0 this year in Finger Lakes West play. So a big win could come here for Bloomfield if they want to try to dethrone the Indians at the top of the division. It could be, and I talked to Coach Randy Johnson. Go ahead if you want to lead it in. So, yeah, we had the pleasure to talk to first-year Coach Randy Johnson of the Bloomfield Bombers, talking about last time they played back in December the 13th, excuse me. It was a 17-point game, 68-51 the final in Bloomfield. And we kind of talked, Randy Johnson kind of got a feel for what he felt about that game. They lose by 17, and the first thing he says is we got to make free throws. And they missed 12 free throws in that game. So just definitely a breaking point in that game. And he also talked about how the game started off in a little bit in Bloomfield's favor, I guess you could say, as they were down by 1 after the quarter. And then towards the half, it went to about 15. And then it kind of stayed back and forth within that second half, kind of bouncing back up and down, but stayed around that 15-point until they settled on that 17-point victory. So definitely a building point for Bloomfield for sure. Yes. And it looks like they're going to be setting up for the anthem. So when it does start, we will take a quick commercial break. Actually, we'll get into that right now. So come back for Finger Lakes Sports, Red Jacket versus Bloomfield. We'll see you in a minute.
FingerLakes1.com, we have always pledged to you to bring the most comprehensive local news coverage, access to timely information, and a locally focused, entertaining media option. Support FingerLakes1.com and help us bring you more great local sports coverage like this by visiting patreon.com/FL1.
DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info. DISANTO Propane.com or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. DeSanto. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Generations Bank is celebrating 150 years of serving and supporting our hometowns. Visit mygenbank.com for the best choices in checking, savings, home equities, mortgages, and much more. Generations has been the Finger Lakes Bank since 1870. Generations Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the gym inside Red Jacket High School, where we are just almost about to get underway between the Red Jacket Indians and the Bloomfield Bombers. And before we get started, let's hear your Farrell Lumber's keys to the game. Check out FarrellLumber.com when planning your next home improvement project. Let's hear it, Jason.
You know, when I spoke to Coach Randy Johnson from Bloomfield, he did mention he said, play D and make free throws. Those are the two things they were lacking the last time they played. Like you said, you missed 12 free throws, and they had a 15-point lead most of the game. So again, he looks to shut them down, try to D up that senior core that Red Jacket has. For Red Jacket, you know, the key to them is to play their game.
Yep.
Make the right passes, make smart decisions. Play basketball, play what they need to do. Okay, they got. You know, I know they're undefeated, and you know it's a kind of a stipend a little bit to ride that. But most of this crew was there for that loss against Lions, so they have lost together before.
Definitely.
You know, so they know the feeling. You know, and that, if anything, that game should motivate them to finish games like today that they should.
Right, for sure. And I really like kind of the angle Bloomfield can take in this game. You're having a season at 5-8, 5-3 in league play, which is very good, and you're looking to take down this 12-0 Goliath that is Red Jacket this season. So you can kind of come into this game with kind of being able to play free. You can come out here and if you can kind of surprise people, kind of catch everyone off guard in the beginning of the game, come out to a fast start, you can really catch Red Jacket on their heels. So that's what I'm looking for Red Jacket or for Bloomfield in this game. Now we're announcing some starting lineups here on the court. We're going to do our own starting lineups here. First, starting with the visiting Bloomfield Bombers, Jason.
We got Max Willie, we got Simon Willie, Sean Farrell, Isaac McClelland, and Eric Sandel.
Bloomfield Bombers are coached by, like we said, Randy Johnson in his first season. And the Red Jacket Indians, their starting lineup, number 3, Adam Borst. Pretty perfect timing there.
Right.
And number 5, Matt Record. Number 11, Mason Palat. Number 22, Chase Rizzo. And number 33, Travis Hill. The Red Jacket Indians are coached by Trevor Gage. He is in his 3rd season. And just going back to those 4 players, Borst, Record, Rizzo, and Hill, all appearing on that podcast. All seniors for this team, all senior leaders. Mason Pollitt is a sophomore, a 10th grader for this Red Jacket team. So kind of 4 seniors mixed in with a little bit of a younger presence in Mason Pollitt.
Yeah, and looking at the warm-ups, Adam Borst is a little taller than I thought he was.
Yep.
In the podcast, he looked like he was a little short point guard.
And he did throw one down the layup lines.
He did. There were, I think, Matt Record did as well. So it was quite impressive. And looking at Bloomfield, I believe their leading scorer, Adam Sheehan, isn't in the starting lineup. I'm not sure what happened there, but
I saw him earlier before warm-up. He's on the bench now.
Yeah. Yep. So we, we're not going to speculate on anything like that. Must be a reason for it. So.
And we're getting ready to go here just to explain kind of where we are Whether you're watching this or listening to this on the radio or video playback tonight, we're kind of in the corner where Red Jacket will be kind of coming towards us in this first quarter, Bloomfield going away from us. So definitely a different perspective for this game, and one I'm kind of excited for, as I've never really watched a basketball game from this perspective.
Yeah, going down the court, it's going to be tough to get numbers, to get the proper stats, so we'll do what we can, and we'll keep you up to date. Here we go.
Looks like Sandal and Rizzo for the tip. Won by Rizzo, and Red Jacket will control. That's number 3, Adam Borst, the point guard on this team. He'll manage up the top. Record. Back to Palat. Palat, top of the key. Over to Record. Palat back in the corner. Quick ball moving for Red Jacket so far as Palat takes to the top of the three-point line. He'll leave it to Record. Record gets it down low to Rizzo. Rizzo, hard, good take with the right hand, lays it in. 2-0 Red Jacket.
That was Travis Hill
at
that point. No, you're good. Great big man move right there.
Willix with the ball. He'll hold on to it and set up a play for Bloomfield. Willix leaves it up top. He'll leave it there for Willie, Simon, or for Simon Willie. Willie still with it. Back to number 32, Eric Sandel. He'll lose it and stolen by Red Jacket. Red Jacket looks like it stepped on the baseline there from Sandel, and Red Jacket will take over possession in their own basket.
I believe it was a double dribble. He was trying to make a move, and I think he dribbled with 2 hands, which is legal.
Record with it. Record fakes his shot. He'll leave it up top. I believe that was a missed shot there off the hands of Rizzo, I believe, and Bloomfield will come with it now, as Bloomfield's Simon Willie will carry up top on the three-point line. Willie leaves it there for Farrell. Farrell drives the lane. He'll lay it up. Nice defense from Red Jacket, and bringing down the rebound is number 22 as he pulls it up down the court, coast to coast. Shot there. Rebound by Palat as he'll kick it back outside, and Red Jacket will set up again. Leaves it up top for Borst. Borst carrying for Red Jacket. He'll look to drive. He sets it up top to Palat. Palat drives baseline. 2-point shot is good as Palat lays that one in.
That was a great first step by Palat. Quick.
Max Willis with the ball carrying up for Bloomfield, as Bloomfield's down 4-0 early in Red Jacket. Number 24, Sean Farrell looks to drive. He'll leave it there for Simon Willie. Willie will stay outside. Willie gets a screen, goes around it, brings it to the rack. Foul called as the ball rolls off the side of the rim. Looks to be heading to the line. Number 3, Simon Willie, right?
You know what I'm noticing first is the Red Jackets playing man-to-man, strict man-to-man right now. Bloomfield does run some 3-man weaves up top, and they look for a high screen. They look to drive and kick. It's kind of look like their game plan.
The student section of the Red Jacket Indians getting involved there with a little good hand wave and a missed first free throw from Simon Willie.
Yeah, it's great to have the students behind the backboard.
Willie makes his second, and it's 4-1 Red Jacket, as Borst takes it up the court, coming towards us. Borst leaves it there on the far side. Palat. Palat drives the lane, looking for options. He'll find Rizzo. Hill. Hill with the lay-in. It's no good. Rebound by Record. Record out to the three-point line. Baseline shot. Record good. Record with the three-point jack right in front of us as he goes and gets the rebound off of Hill. Great individual play there.
Right, great scrappy play. He came in, got that rebound, noticed nobody was on him, and made the shot.
Willix with the ball now for Bloomfield as he'll leave it there for Farrell. Farrell looks to pass. He'll leave it up top. Simon Willie. Willie, three-point fake shot. He'll leave it inside. I believe that's McClellan. As a three-point shot is no good, but rebound from Bloomfield. Number 33, Eric Sandel, and his putback is good. As now Red Jacket will control. Matt Record right in front of us at the three-point line. Record asking for a pick. He'll go around the pick. He'll get to number 33, Travis Hill, who kicks it out to number 3, Adam Borst. Borst's three, no good. Rebound tipped away by Hill. It's Bloomfield ball.
Yeah, Red Jackets pushing the ball up the floor. They're going to run. They're going to give it to them.
Yep, definitely. They're looking to run.
Hope they don't settle for those shots. I like to see them get to the basket better.
Ball being controlled by Willix up top for Bloomfield. So he'll leave it there for Willie. Simon, that is. As number 24, Sean Farrell is driving the left side of the basket. He'll leave it up for number 2. He'll take a long two-pointer. No good off the back of the rim. That was shot from number 2, Max Willix.
Yeah, it looks like they got Eric Sandel with a push in the back for going in for an offensive rebound.
You hear the classic "You can't do that" chant from Red Jacket on that one. You love to hear that. As now coming up is Adam Bors for Red Jacket. He'll give it to Palat. Palat will drive baseline, tries to leave it out. Stolen by number 3, Simon Willie. Willie takes it to the basket. He'll leave it there for Farrell. And now Bloomfield looks to slow it down. With number 2, Max Willis, instead takes it to the basket. Willis gets a great play inside and a foul as the ball just rolled off. Almost a 3-point play opportunity for number 2, Max Willis. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, Travis Hill is not happy with that one. It looked like he might have had his hands up, but got him with the body a little bit.
Fantastic play by Willis, though, to kind of get that ball underneath of Hill and get that ball up, almost creating the 3-point play.
Especially with that size difference, too.
Willis no good on the first. Coming in for the Indians, number 32, number 32, Andrew DeMore. Willis to take his second from the line. 4:13 remaining in the first quarter. 7-3, Red Jacket. Second free throw is no good, recovered by Red Jacket as Record will throw a long pass up to Palat. Palat thought about the alley-oop, but he'll take it out, and an easy 2-point shot for Palat. Great play there by Record to find Palat all alone down there.
What a great sophomore. He's definitely showing maturity. I'm impressed with that sophomore. So fast.
Willicks now handling for Bloomfield. Willicks will leave it there for Simon Willie. Willie looking for options. He leaves it up top of the 3-point line for Sean Farrell. Farrell will drive past Record. Farrell goes. It's blocked by Matt Record and out of bounds. Great play by the senior, Matt Record.
He did, yeah. Farrell got around him, and he got the ball up high a little bit. Matt Record put it right in Matt Record's face. And
student section loved that.
Easy
right
block for that one. I could block that one.
I'm not going to agree. I would not be able to. As now number 3 for Bloomfield will handle Simon Willie. He looks to drive, takes a shot. Might have got a tip there, but Red Jacket will recover. As coming up like a freight train was number 3, Adam Bors. He leaves it there for Palat. Palat with the easy lay-in. It's 11-3 Red Jacket. Timeout Bombers.
That was a great dish by Bors. He got the ball, got up the floor. He had pressure around him. He was looking to score. He was looking to take it in, but noticed the guy slipped in, dumped it off to
Palat.
And
he's
Palat
got 6
again.
early.
Yeah, 6 early. Right guy, right time.
Yep. And while we have a minute here with the timeout for Bloomfield, we're going to go through some sponsors. Generations Bank at mygenbank.com. Little John Orthodontics at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet, new and used inventory. Visit Bill Cram Chevrolet for more. And DeSanto Propane. Since 1939, the difference has been DeSanto. Visit DeSantoPropane.com.
And on the Upstate Hoops podcast, Adam Borst, they did mention that he does love his assists. He doesn't really care to score. He loves to dish the ball.
You always love to see that of a young
It's a talent. Player. Yeah, it's a talent, and it's fun to do. Get your own stats,
As Sheehan's entered the game for Bloomfield, looking for a spark off the bench. Number 2, Max Willis, going to control up top for Bloomfield. He'll leave it there for Farrell. Farrell, 3-point shot is no good. Rebound, Red Jacket.
Quick throw. Looks like it hit the top of the backboard.
Okay.
Yep. So it's a dead ball.
I like that shot for Sean Farrell. He had a little bit of room there.
He did, yeah.
Wasn't able to catch in.
Quick trigger.
Bors will control for Red Jacket.
Somebody's got to make something happen for Bloomfield.
Yep. Record right in front of us here. He'll leave it for Palat up top of the key. Bors with it now on the far side. Record. Going around the screen. He'll leave it there for Palat. Palat, nice move, gets around a defender. He'll leave it back up top. Fake, long 3-point shot faked by Record. He'll leave it there again for Palat. Palat looks to drive baseline. Back up top to Record. Record back to Palat. Palat, 3-pointer. No good off the back iron. Rebound by number 32, Isaac McClellan for Bloomfield.
Good ball movement. Got a good shot. Just didn't fall for him.
As now Bloomfield looks to get in their offense here. As now Sheehan's going to control. Sheehan with a long 2-pointer and it gets the friendly roll and goes in. Great basket for number 12, Adam Sheehan.
See a lot of standing around in Bloomfield. One guy making plays and everybody else kind of standing around. I don't know if I'm a fan of that.
A fantastic play from Bors there. Going around the screen was number 22, Chase Rizzo. He received the pass under the basket. Nice pass by Borst. Lays it in for the easy bucket. 13-5, Red Jacket. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a great
long 3 from number 2, Max Willis, is no good and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a great pick and roll. As high as Chase jumps, I'd like to see that pass a little higher. Make him go up for that.
Yep. Make him work, eh?
Yeah.
Bors to control for Red Jacket. Palat, 3-point line. He'll get it out downhill. Chase Rizzo Turnaround jumper is good from the baseline. 15-5 Red Jacket. 1:38 remaining in the first quarter.
Take advantage of the height difference there. Dumped it in. He faced up and made a great jump shot right there.
Willicks the control for Bloomfield. He'll leave it there for Sheehan. Sheehan looks to drive. He has a lane. Sheehan layup is good. Beautiful play there by number 12, Adam Sheehan. Borst will control. Red Jackets are looking to play quick. They'll get it to Rizzo. Rizzo, easy layup. Another look from Borst. He's got a pile of assists already, if I had to guess. Willicks with it in the half court. Willicks looks to drive on Rizzo. Foul from Record as Record came over to help.
Calling a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball,
Yep,
excuse me.
like a jump ball. It's way down at the other end of the court. It's tough to see.
I thought Record got a hand in there on, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
that was a good call. Good
ball staying with Bloomfield on.
Good no call right there.
Let him play. I'll agree with that. The long pass is intercepted by Palat. Palat one-on-one. Oh, and he double dribbled.
Wanted to make
a
move.
Fantastic play.
Yep, he was 4 steps ahead of himself, right?
Yep.
Instead of realizing where you are and making a move.
Kind of a bailout there for Bloomfield as they had kind of a rough turnover.
It was. A lot of miscommunication right there.
Willicks to control. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. 17-7 Red Jacket. Willicks leaves it up top for Sheehan. Sheehan, top of the three-point line. He'll look for options. He takes a long two-pointer. No good. Rebound by Red Jackets. Chase Rizzo. Rizzo advancing the ball up the court. Gets it down low to Hill. Hill dribbles, and a double dribble call again on Red Jacket. This time on number 33, Travis Hill. Or 32, Andrew DeMoore.
Red Jacket always looking up court. Always looking up court.
I love it. I love that fast offense. 35 seconds remaining. Willicks with it up top three-point line. He'll leave it there for Sheehan. Sheehan drives. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Record. Record, long pass up to Hill. Hill layup is good. That was number 22, Chase Rizzo, with the lay-in. 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
I thought he was going to try to dunk that, to be honest with you.
Willicks with it now. Willicks gets a lane. He'll try to lay it in. No good. Rebounded by Red Jacket.
I feel like Matt Record might have got a piece of that. It could be his 3rd or 4th block of the game.
Record with it. He takes it inside. It's good. Record with the lay-in. 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. End of the first quarter. Score 21-7 in favor of the Red Jacket Indians. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in a few moments with second half action. The Red Jacket Indians lead by a score of 21-7 over the Bloomfield Bombers.
Generations Bank is celebrating 150 years of serving and supporting our hometowns. Visit mygenbank.com for the best choices in checking, savings, home equities, mortgages, and much more. Generations has been the Finger Lakes Bank since 1870. Generations Bank, member FDIC. All roads lead to Bill Cram Chevrolet, Waterloo Thruway Exit 41, Highway 5 and 20 in Seneca Falls. Browse their full Cram-tastic new and used vehicle inventory online at BillCramChevrolet.com, supporting high school athletes for the past 50 years. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
We pick up second half action right into it as Record drives the lane. Record looks, nice block there from number 33, Eric Sandel of Bloomfield. As Bloomfield the other way with Sheehan.
Yeah, he took it into 3 guys. That was it right there.
As Sandel looks to drive, he'll leave it up top for number 5. First action for number 5, Dealing. Smith of Bloomfield is leaving it there for Sheehan. Sheehan takes a long two-pointer. Looked like a foul called on Red Jacket, I believe. Couldn't see what's on, but
33 what? Right, that's his second. That's Travis Hill.
Not in the act of shooting, so take it underneath the basket.
Is he even in the game? No, it's 3-way. I'm sorry. It was on Borst.
Bloomfield will leave it in. Bloomfield now controlling with Sheehan up top. Cooper Weil entering the game for Bloomfield. Sheehan with the layup, long off the glass, rebound Sandel, he puts it home. Great play there by Eric Sandel, number 33 of Bloomfield. Borst leaves it inside. Back to Borst. Borst directing traffic. He gets a screen from Chase Rizzo. He'll leave it outside for Palat. Palat. Back to Travis Hill. Travis Hill, free throw line jumper is good.
That was DeMoore, Andrew DeMoore.
Oh, I think 32 and yeah.
Yep. Great turnaround jump shot right there. That was smooth.
As number 5, Dylan Smith looks to control. He'll leave it there for Sheehan. Sheehan down low, gets a fake. He'll leave it down low. He gets it up, and a foul called on Red Jacket.
That's another one on Borst, I believe.
Going to the line is going to be Sandel, Eric Sandel of Bloomfield for 2.
Yep, 2 quick ones on Borst to start the second quarter.
6:38 remaining in the second quarter. 23-9 in favor of the host Red Jacket Indians. First one's good for Sandel.
Well, Bloomfield is getting to the basket. They are penetrating. They're getting to the basket, and they're relying on Sandel to get the rebound or be there to clean up the scraps.
Just rolls out, rebound Red Jacket. As now Borst will control in the half court. 23-10 in favor of the Indians. Palat, three-pointer is good. Mason Palat with a nice three-pointer from the far side on the assist from Borst, of course, as Red Jacket takes a 16-point lead.
Yeah, that's 9 points for the sophomore Palat. Good stroke. Good shot.
For sure. Controlling now is Bloomfield's Adam Sheehan. Sheehan, long two-pointer off the back of the rim and in. A good roll there from number 12, Adam Sheehan. Two-pointer from Bloomfield. Borst leaves it there for Record up top. Down low to DeMoore. DeMoore working down in the block. DeMoore turnaround. He'll find Palat. Palat down low to Travis Hill. Hill's good. Or that was DeMoore.
That was DeMoore. Yep, you're good. DeMoore. Rizzo had the ball the previous one. But, again, great big guy moves from these guys.
As controlling now, number 5, Dylan Smith. He'll leave it for his teammate in Farrell. Farrell's layup, no good. He'll leave it out. Long two-pointer for Sheehan. No good. Rebounded by Red Jacket. Red Jacket always looking to push. Down low to DeMoore. DeMoore, it's good.
Rizzo. Either way.
Timeout Bloomfield.
Borst looking up the court. Whoever it is, Borst is getting it up the court.
He's
and getting
always
to
got
him.
his eyes up. You love to see that out of a young player.
It's impressive. These guys are impressive.
30-12 in favor of the Red Jacket Indians. Let's take a look at a few of our sponsors. We have Wilson Press and Mail House online at wpress.com. Red's Place in downtown Seneca Falls, the best lunch in town. As also Brandon Van Heusen Photography at bvdsports.com and Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. Visit them at fingerlakesinsurance.com.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Gage has to be happy with the first 13 to 11 minutes of the game so far. Again, it seems like they're getting everything they need. You know, they're getting to the basket, they're getting their open shots. And said Borst is having a field day with the assists.
Whenever he gets the rebound,
got it for
someone
6 already.
He's either gets the rebound himself or someone gets to him after a missed shot from Bloomfield. His eyes are up.
Yep.
He's got either Hill or DeMoore or Rizzo heading right side, left side of the basket, and he finds them every time.
They're working the big game. They're working the high-low. They're getting into DeMoore or Hill up into the free throw line with Rizzo working down below. They work really well together.
Sheehan inbounds it to Rogers in front of us, and they will go away from us left to right. Sheehan up top, three-point line. Sheehan looking to get by a screen. He'll leave it there for Rogers. Rogers, ball's tipped and stolen away by Red Jacket. Borst with it now. He'll leave it for Record, and Record lays it in with the right hand. Another assist from Borst.
Great bounce pass, great lead. I think it was a no look too. It was pretty good.
As Sheehan will leave it now for Wiley. 3-pointer for Farrell is no good. Ball out of bounds. Entering the game for Bloomfield, number 32, Ias McClellan.
Pollitt down low, battling with the big guys for that
Sandal
rebound
will come
too.
out for Bloomfield. Yep. 4:31 remaining in the second quarter. 32-12 in favor of the Indians. Inbounds play to Simon Wiley as he'll control up top. Wiley looking to drive. He'll lay it up. No good. Rebound, number 32, Andrew DeMore.
Got to the basket, just kind of threw a shot up there. Didn't try to make it, I don't think.
Yep. Borst with it now in the half court. Looking to direct traffic. Borst leaves it down low. Almost stolen away. Great play by number 22, Chase Rizzo, to keep that ball. Rizzo leaves it down low to Hill. Hill shot blocked by McClellan, excuse me. Rebound by Farrell on the second chance opportunity. Bloomfield to go the other way with Sheehan. Sheehan leaves it blocked off the backboard. Fantastic play there as Borst will go the other way. Borst looks to lay it in, doesn't get the roll. Rebound by McClellan. A long pass all the way down the court to Sheehan, and a travel's called as Sheehan was trying to corral that and get it up to the bucket.
Wow.
A lot of action.
Wow, I'm still stunned by that block. That was impressive.
Did you catch who threw it off the backboard there?
It was Matt Record.
Okay.
I think it's his fourth block today, but he also enjoyed it with the fans a little bit too. Which,
he did.
I don't have to like it, but I like it.
And the aforementioned Matt Record with the ball now as he gets by a defender and tries to lay it in, and he's successful. Matt Record out there getting what he needs right now is Record another bucket.
A great baseline drive. Could have got an and one there, but getting focused on the shot and made the shot.
Sheehan out to long three-pointer from number 24, Sean Farrell. It's good. Baseline from the corner three for number 24, Sean Farrell. Great shot.
Finally, the drive and kick worked, you know.
Yep.
Make a couple of those, it might be a different game.
Borst controlling with it now.
Be 5 seconds here. Ooh.
As they do get it over in time. Record with it now at the three-point line. Record trying to get a screen. Looking for options. Almost gets it stolen from him, gets it back. He'll leave it in. Borst will leave it to DeMore. DeMore around the baseline, spins around, lays it in. Great play by Rizzo. As he was able to get that bucket.
And it was a great
play. What
play
a play
by
there by the Red Jacket player to save that one and bounce it. Now it goes to Borst. Borst with a reverse lay-in, no good. Rebound by Bloomfield. Fast-paced game here in the last few minutes. I believe that was Record flying into the bench and to save that ball.
It was, yes. Tell by the headband.
Sheehan a long two-pointer, no good. Rebound by Red Jacket.
Coach Gage grabbed a timeout right there, trying to get a sub in, it looks like. Number 55, Dalen Hanlon coming in.
Fast-paced game this last few minutes. A lot of action from both sides.
It is. I'm still stuck on that block. That was just the scene of the crowd going nuts, but the student section back there, it was impressive. Great
crowd here tonight. Of course, we've talked about the student section a couple different times, and even, kind of the community, parents, friends, family, out and supporting these two great basketball teams tonight. Love to see that. 2:12 remaining in the second quarter. We have a 21-point game in favor of the Indians.
And pre-games, watching them come out, looked like Red Jacket had a chip on their shoulder. It looked like they had a little attitude coming out.
They looked, to me, real polished.
Yep.
Everything was tight. Warm-ups were tight. Not a lot of joking around. A little bit of smiling with music and stuff like that, and having fun with your teammates. But still, looked like there was a mission. Come out, win this game.
Yep.
So love to see that. As Borst drives, he almost gets it stolen. He'll leave it for Record. Record gets his screen, looks to go around it. As he gets it in the corner. Corner three is no good. Bloomfield with the ball now.
That was Handline who just came in the game, number 55.
As now Sheehan will control for Bloomfield.
He's also a sophomore as well, along with Pollitt.
Up top now. As Farrell looks to drive. Farrell with the layup. No good. Off the glass. Going the other way is Red Jacket. Layup is good by number 55, Dalton Handline. as now Farrell will bring it the other way for Bloomfield. Farrell leaves it up top. Long three-pointer from Bloomfield's number 20. Calvin Rogers is no good and out of bounds.
I tell you something, as much as Red Jacket's going to be losing, the future does look bright for them.
Yep.
With Pollitt, with Handline. Handline looked good. That JV team that was playing earlier,
yep,
they look fantastic. Dennis Piesnak, one of our oldest coaches, his son plays on the team, and he's a great shooter.
Jarrett Legault with it now. He'll pass. And receiving now is Handline. Handline leaves it up top. Long three-pointer for Record is good. Matt Record, long three-pointer off the assist from Pollitt.
That's his second three-pointer of the game, giving him 6, 8, 10, 12 points. Along with those four blocks, I might have missed one.
Sheehan drives the basket, almost gets it to go, but a foul called. Looks like it was on number 20.
10.
10? Okay.
Jarrett Legault, who just came in the game.
So Sheehan to shoot 2. Adam Sheehan makes the first. 51.4 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
At least the student section's not just sitting there.
Yeah, they're
at least
making
they're
noise.
Doing stuff. They're doing the arms one way and then going the other on the shot. I mean, that's fun to me.
Definitely. Remember doing a little bit of that. My alma mater, Waterloo. So we did a little bit of that, during some different athletic events. Always a fun time.
Yeah.
Feels like yesterday, but it's already been 5 or so years for me. As now handling his Handline right in front of us on the baseline. Handline back up top the Pollitt. He'll leave it down low. That's
Rizzo.
A great move from Rizzo, and he gets the foul and one. Rizzo with the big man moved for that too. He'll head to the line for one more.
It was. They really try to get it inside. I like how they do that. I mean, yes, looking at the size advantage right now, they can, but he's a beast under there.
Rizzo completes the three-point play. Handling now for Bloomfield, number 2, Max Willix. Will control up top.
And unofficially, that's 15 for Rizzo.
Leaving it there for number 24, Sean Farrell. Farrell looking to get to Sheehan. He does. Sheehan with the drive. Blocked. I believe getting a hand on that was Chase Rizzo. Ball go out of bounds. Red Jacket ball.
Speak of the devil. I think that was his offhand, too. It was his left hand swatting it.
Ball inbound to Handline. This will control up top. 15 to go in the first half. Handline looking to set it up. He'll leave it there for Pollitt. Pollitt up top. Pollitt back to Handline in the corner. Handline tries to get it in deep. He will. Rizzo with it. He'll leave it up top. Number 3-pointer from number 10. Number 10, Jarrett Legault, is no good. Rebound attempt is just after the buzzer. So we'll have a score of 44-17 in favor of the Red Jacket Indians. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few moments.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant, celebrating 23 years in the Finger Lakes with locations at 22 Main Street in Waterloo, 40 Exchange Street in Geneva, and Del Lago Resort and Casino. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. For your life, home, auto, and future. Whether it's your first car, second home, or third child, the experienced professionals at Finger Lakes Partners can recommend the coverage that best utilizes and protects your assets. With offices in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo, and online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. 4 generations strong, DeSanto Propane is a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call 1-800-752-4574 and look for DeSanto Propane on Facebook. Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Baird Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full section of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff before planning your next home improvement project. Brad Van Dusen Photography is a full-service photographer serving the Finger Lakes region, offering family, senior, and wedding portraits, also specializing in sports photos, collages, banners, and other keepsakes for your student-athlete. For more information, find Brad on Facebook or visit bradvandusenphotography.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals, a large selection of breakfast items, and everything from burgers, salads, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Jimmer's Auto offers a full inventory of late model cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stever's Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. It's a Wonderful Run 5K. It's a winter run like no other through the streets of Seneca Falls, the town that inspired Frank Capra's holiday classic, It's a Wonderful Life. Learn more and register at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place in downtown Seneca Falls, locally owned for 43 years and serving great lunches Monday through Friday from 11:30 to 2 p.m. Legendary soups, wraps, salads, and the best burgers in town. For over 65 years, the Wilson Press has been serving Central New York as commercial printers with a full-service mail house. Specializing in offset and digital printing, graphic design services, full mail house services, marketing and advertising plans, and fundraising programs, call them today at 315-568-9693 or visit them online at wpress.com. Connie's Diner on Main Street in Waterloo has the ambiance you will only find in a true diner. Let the Cardazola family serve your next breakfast, lunch, or dinner from their vast menu of time-tested favorites and original recipes. Visit them online at connieswaterloo.com. And FingerLakes1.com digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Help FingerLakes1.com bring you more great live local sports coverage by becoming a supporter at patreon.com/FL1.
It's Big Truckin' Deals here at Bill Cram Chevrolet. Check out this Cram-tastic inventory for big truckin' deals. Whatever truck you're looking for, we've got the inventory. Trucks for towing, trucks for family, trucks for work, and trucks for fun. Whatever you're into, we've got a big truckin' deal waiting for you. All roads lead to Bill Cram Chevrolet, Waterloo Exit 41, Highway 5 and 20 in Seneca Falls. See all our truckin' deals at BillCramChevrolet.com.
Good evening and welcome back inside the Red Jacket Gymnasium as we have a halftime action. Your score 44-17 in favor of the Red Jacket Indians. And that leads us to the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report. Before we get started with that, let's talk about a few more games we have coming up on FingerLakes1.com.
Sure, yes. Tomorrow we got Paul Russo and
Nick Felice
doing Geneva at Wayne. It's going to be radio.
That'll be a good one.
Monday we are back in Clyde doing Romulus at Clyde.
Yep.
That'll be a radio as well. And then Wednesday, we have the Mid-Lakes girls at Waterloo, and that's going to be a full broadcast. And then tonight, you can also catch the video replay of this game tonight at 10:45. Jim's going to be doing that.
Would that Wednesday be a girls-boys doubleheader or just girls?
No, but just the girls game.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. So now we'll get into the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report. Leading scorers for the Red Jacket Indians, Rizzo with 15, Record with 12, Palat with 9, and Demore with 4, Hill with 2, and Hanline with 2 for the Bloomfield Bombers. Sheehan with 8, Farrell with 3, Sandal with 5, and Simon Wiley with a point.
And like I said, Borst, roughly I got him at 7, 7 assists. I'm trying to keep track of them, but it's impressive.
No points.
That's impressive.
No points, 7
points.
assists. Yep.
No points, 7 assists. And that's his game, though. He loves it.
We love to see that out of a young player. I know we've mentioned this a couple times already, but whenever he seems to get the ball, he's always looking up. Always looking down the court. Where can I get this ball to? Who's someone in a better position than me? And it always works out for him.
Correct. And on the flip side of that, the guys down the court are looking for it. You
Yep.
know, they're just not running to a spot or running to where they got to go. Yep. They're realizing that the defense isn't back, and they're expecting it, and they're making plays.
And it's cool. You would think it could be a cause for a turnover on those kind of long plays. First of all, you have the passes. Can be one that can be stolen. second off, it can be tough to kind of corral the ball, corral yourself, and get the ball up without maybe having a turnover or causing anything like that. So
I compare it to a quarterback in football. You see a defensive back, a cornerback's back to you.
Yep.
You know he can't see where you're throwing it.
Yep.
And a couple times I saw that. You can see Bloomfield looking down the court with their back to him, so they don't know where the ball is going, whether it's right or left.
Yep.
So you take advantage of that. You throw it up. You let them make a play.
Well, you got guys like Chase Rizzo,
right?
You got athletes.
He elevates and he finishes too. He's great around the basket. I'd say leading candidate to Ticino's player of the game at the moment. Moment,
I would agree with that.
But I mean, Matt Record, he's got like 4 or 5 blocks. That he's impressive as well. He's tough on the defense.
So a 27-point lead after half for the host Red Jacket Indians. And pretty cool to see. Not a long kind of stretch in the locker room for the Indians. Probably about 5 minutes they were in the locker room, and now they're back out, kind of shooting, kind of staying loose, and just kind of staying in the game.
Yeah, and I was about to mention that, too, because we're under 3 minutes left, and we don't see Bloomfield on the court yet. So Coach Johnson's getting into it a little bit with them and trying to motivate them and get them going.
Judging by kind of Randy Johnson's coaching style, first time I met him today, and just kind of talking to before the game, he was in kind of giving it to the JV guys a little bit. They were down a little bit in the third quarter, kind of really motivating them with some, I don't want to say tough love motivation. I don't know how really to put it, but so I can imagine what's kind of going through head coach Randy Johnson's head as he tries to motivate these guys.
Right.
As obviously that's what he's going for.
And I talked to him about that before the game. I mentioned, "Are you ready?"
Yep.
He's like, "It's not me that needs to be ready. It's the kids that need to be ready." And he mentioned he used to be nervous, but it's the kids.
Right.
If you do your job as a coach and get it prepared,
yep.
It's up to them to do it.
I'd like to see that kind of style where it's not the game's not about you.
Right.
This is high school basketball. This is you're just the coach of this team. You're not playing. You're not doing anything like that. You can often sometimes see where coaches kind of like to take the spotlight, kind of like make it a little bit about them. None of that from Randy Johnson.
Not at all. Not at all. Even Coach Gage down there, he's
very
looks like he's
coaches.
built a great program. Again, seeing the JV team, and I can only imagine what the modified teams are like. So it looks like they're building the future of Red Jacket.
Yep.
And what were they? What was their record last year?
I don't have it off the top of my head, but kind of lost in that C2 finals, right? To Lions.
17-3 or something, 17-6 maybe or something like that. But still, just 2 solid years building on the previous years.
Yep. It's going to be, I don't want to say tough, but you lose your 4 seniors.
Right.
In Record,
right.
Borst, Hill, and Rizzo.
The good thing looking in the sectionals, they've been to the big house. So they have that experience. They have that drive to get back. Like I said, they may be undefeated, but I know that Lions game is motivating them from last year.
For sure.
Because they were in it for a little while, and then Justice Smith kind of pulled Lions away a little bit, and that team kind of became victorious in that.
But as Jim mentioned on Upstate Hoops, Justice Smith isn't there anymore.
Correct. And that would be if Lions did win their sectionals and Red Jacket did win theirs, it's C1, C2 would be a crossover game that they'd have to play.
Love to see that matchup.
So I think Red Jacket will love to have that and have that redemption.
For sure, but you got to take it one game at a time, I'm sure.
Correct.
If you were to ask Coach Gage that question, he would say we're playing Bloomfield. It's not.
And that's it. This could have been that slip-up game.
Yeah.
This easily could have been that slip-up game.
Right. End of halftime here. The Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report. All roads lead to the Bill Cram Chevrolet on routes 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo as we get ready to start third quarter action here in Red Jacket. Bloomfield to start with it. Inbounds play, 3-pointer right off the bat. Baseline is no good. Rebound, Bloomfield. Ball is put up there by Sandal, I believe. No good. Rebound.
Rizzo ripped down that beat rebound.
Borst was to throw the alley-oop up, but a great play there by Eric Sandal to break that one up. Bloomfield to go the other way with Willix.
It's like Bloomfield's paying attention now, looking at the passes coming up the court.
Willix with a great play to get the rebound up, but a nice rebound pulled down by number 33, Travis Hill, as Borst will now control. Borst gets at the record far 3-point line. He'll recover back to Borst. Borst down low to Hill. Hill with the easy lay-in off the rebound, off the assist from Borst.
Big take there. He had 2 quick fouls in the first half, and he sat most of the first half. but he's back in and making an impact.
Looks like all the starters out here for both teams, as now a 5-second violation.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Couldn't get it over the half court there. That was great defense. First press we've seen from Red Jacket, so it looks like they're coming out the second half a little pressure, maybe to put this game away a little bit.
Borst to carry now for Red Jacket. Borst down the right side. He'll leave it there. Believe that's Hill with the layup. Number 33, Travis Hill, laying it in.
2 quick buckets for him.
As Red Jacket goes right back to that press. Bloomfield having a tough time getting it over. Willix to Sheelan. Willix stolen away by Palat. Palat takes it hard to the hoop. He goes to lay it in. Ball is off, though, as recovering it was number 24, Sean Farrell. Farrell leaves it down low for McClellan. McClellan gets fouled by number 33, Travis Hill. McClellan will go to the line. Or Sandel, will go to the line.
And that's going to be 3 on Travis Hill. Again, hands up, but he made a little body contact there.
Great play, though, by Sandel to kind of draw that foul, though.
Yes.
Make him come to you.
Yep. Good dish by Farrell as well.
Farrell kind of took that one coast to coast. We believe he recovered the rebound. Red Jack didn't have time to get into that press, and he was able to kind of beat that. First free throw missed by Sandel. Second free throw goes off the front rim. Rebound Hill. He'll leave it there for Borst. Borst will carry up the right side. He's taking it to the rim. Borst lays it in. Great play there. I believe that's his first points of the game.
First points of the game, yes.
Timeout, Bloomfield. As now we have a 33-point game, 50-17. The score in favor of the Indians.
Yeah, they're Red Jackets not stopping. They're keeping the pressure. They're keeping it going, and you got to expect that from them.
So now let's take a couple minutes to go over some sponsors. Connie's Diner in Waterloo. Full menu at connieswaterloo.com. Stever's Garage and Jimmer's Auto. Used car inventory at jimmersauto.com. And Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Order online at cicinos.com. Being a Waterloo native, living there my whole life, still living there, Cicino's always the go-to for pizza for us.
It is. It's a good slice. Yep. That's for sure. They got a lot of great items on the menu as well.
For sure.
I'm a calzone guy.
Oh, yeah. Calzone, Sambroli. Don't get me hungry here, Jason. Come on.
We got McDonald's down the road. That seems to be the favorite spot for the Red Jacket players.
That's an inside scoop, huh?
Well, it was the podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Find everything on an Upstate Hoops podcast.
As the ball flies almost right into us here, as Jason and I were almost playing, but almost saved there.
I thought Adam Sheehan was going to lay across the table.
As now Red Jacket will control in the half court. As Borst leaves it down low, I believe that's
Rizzo.
Rizzo, correct? Yep, Rizzo with the lay-in. As Bloomfield will now try to beat this press that Red Jacket's got on.
He's a monster in there.
Farrell's able to beat the press, leave it up to Sheehan. Sheehan thought about bringing it to the hoop. He throws it cross court to Wiley. Wiley back to Sheehan. Sheehan baseline three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Hill. As now Borst will carry up for Red Jacket. Borst down low to Rizzo. Rizzo cross court to, believe that was
Hill. Yep, that was Hill. That was a great high-low. Got it into Rizzo. Hill dove to the basket. He made a good no-look pass to him. It was great.
Great save there by Sandel. The ball was heading out of bounds. As now a timeout's going to be called as Sandel was down on the ground trying to handle that one. Timeout by head coach Randy Johnson of Bloomfield to keep possession there.
And I think if it's any other type of game, Travis Hill is probably sitting on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yep.
But with the way DeMore was playing when he got in the game, and I'm sure there's a couple other guys on the bench that could make an impact as well, but probably let him ride out a little bit and knowing
senior year.
Knowing he may sit a little bit, right. Yeah. Senior year, let him go.
Let him play. 5:26 remaining in the third quarter. Score 54 points for the Red Jacket Indians, 17 for the Bloomfield Bombers.
And going back to the sectionals, actually, we have Whitman, the number 2 seed, who we do cover as well.
Going independent this year.
They are independent. Yeah, so we're hoping for a Whitman Red Jacket finals. That would be an awesome game there. Gannon is the number 4 seed, so they could be a spoiler as well if they get in there.
Kind of referencing back to Upstate Hoops, they asked some of the 4 players from Red Jacket on. Jim did ask them kind of about Mark Lipman leaving the conference, and it's kind of a two-edged sword, I guess. You don't have to play a good team in conference, but you like playing them.
Yes,
you kind of, they talk about you grow to have a little bit of bad blood with the other players and kind of enjoy playing those great games.
Right, like Seneca Falls, Waterloo.
Yep.
It'd be weird not to have that.
Sheehan drive. He'll leave it there for Rogers. Rogers looks to drive and looks to find a teammate. He'll try to get down low to Sandal. Ball will roll out of bounds. Red Jacket ball.
Finally got some movement, trying to get it inside, but it was clogged in the lane.
Sandal now with it. Up top, three-point line. Sandal tries to get it down low. Great play, Borst tried to get it down low. Great play by the aforementioned Sandal to knock that ball out of bounds, though. Ball's going to stay with Red Jacket, however.
You knew Sandal was going to do something.
Yeah, he made a great defensive play.
He did. He's lanky.
It is Bloomfield ball, so he was pretty animated after that one. It's pretty cool to see. Inbounding now, Bloomfield, as they look to beat this press from Red Jacket. Borst leading the charge. Ball's going to be played up to number 5, Declan Smith, as he's going to handle now up top three-point line, guarded by Adam Borst. Declan now with it. He drives to Sheelan. Sheelan, long two-pointer, off the glass and no good. Rebound, Pollock. As he leaves it there for Borst, and a travel called. Great play there by Sheelan to force that travel.
Yeah, he kind of saw it coming. He stepped in the way a little bit. It could have been a charge, but he kind of scared Borst when he turned around.
Yeah,
made him shuffle his feet.
Sheelan inbound underneath the basket. Sheehan long pass out to Rogers as they'll catch it and throw it back in.
That's the way to do it.
That's number 5 taken to the hoop, blocked by Record. As Record blocked that one, and now they're going the other way with DeMore. DeMore leaves it there. As the shot taken by DeMore, is no good. Rebound, Bloomfield.
Another block by Record. I'm going to say that's 5 on the day for him.
Sheelan brings it inside. Foul call. Sheelan's going to head to the line.
Good take, good penetration. Cause the foul, draw the contact.
I believe the foul was called number 11, Mason Palat. Sheelan at the line. They shoot 2.
Yeah, that's Palat's first. No issues there.
No good on the first one from Sheehan. 4:17 remaining in the third quarter. Second free throw is good for Sheehan. Inbounded to Borst. Borst will lead the charge here as Record comes up the right side three-point line. Up top to Borst. He'll try to get it down deep. I believe that's Rizzo working. And one.
Yeah, Rizzo ended up with Cooper Willie on him, and
that's a mismatch.
Yeah, it's like a 8-inch mismatch there. Who's number 32? Yeah, Isaac McClellan came in to help out, but Rizzo he's tough.
Man,
he's probably my favorite player right now.
And not to be confused with Cubs player Anthony Rizzo. As Bloomfield now inbounds it, and they will look to break this Red Jacket press. Sheehan does break the press as he gets it to Declan. Declan, long three-pointer, no good. Off the rim and out of bounds. Long three-pointer taken by number 5, Declan Smith. No, it's no good.
Anthony Rizzo, my fantasy league first baseman.
So you're a big fan of all the Rizzos, huh?
Yeah, yes. Even the Jerky Boys one.
Oh, man. Never a dull moment, huh? As inbounds now is number 32. Number 32, Andrew DeMore. He almost gets that three-point play to.
That was Rizzo.
That was Rizzo? Wow. Okay.
They seem to get it to him a lot.
DeMore's not even out there. Rizzo to shoot 2. Off the back of the rim and no good. Rizzo's first.
I guess that's the one thing he needs to work on. His free throws.
Can always work on those, right?
Yep. Good adjustment.
Second one is good. 40-point game now as Red Jacket leads. Bloomfield now breaks the press. And that's handled down by McClellan. He leaves it up top for Sheehan. Sheehan driving the lane. He looks to lay it up. Circus shot. Almost gets the rolling in. Almost gets it. As he's going to head to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, looks like Sheen's trying to take him on, get everybody on his back and let's go. Get it and go, get it and take it to the hole, try to get to the free throw line.
That would have went in. That could have been spectacular.
That was a nice make.
First free throw is good.
So close to this basket, I feel like he can hear us talking when he's shooting a free throw.
Second one is no good. Rebound pulled down.
Big rebound by Rizzo right there.
Rizzo not a leaver for Borst as Borst will cross half court. 3:23 remaining in the third quarter. Borst gets it down low. Rizzo tried to go up with it. I think he tried to pass to DeMore.
No, that was DeMore.
To Rizzo.
He was trying to kick it out to, I think, Record on the corner there for the three.
As the inbound now is Red Jacket. They get to the Matt Record, far side three-point line. Leave for Palat. Palat across to Borst. Borst squares up his man. Him and Palat. As Palat gets open for three. Long three for Palat. Off the rim. Rebound, Red Jacket. Fresh shot clock. Ball goes down low as Record gets the rebound, and it's good. Shot was thrown up by DeMore.
Yeah, it was
Rizzo. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was DeMore. Rizzo looked for DeMore. DeMore missed, and Matt Record made a great rebound layup there. Good finish.
As Sheehan tries to get in deep, he throws a high arcing layup as that one rolls in for Sheehan.
Yep, he finds a way to get in the lane every time.
As the layup is no good for Red Jacket, but they were able to get the rebound.
Yeah, another
Record saves it.
Another rebound by Rizzo.
Up top now, Borst. Borst looks to go around the screen. Borst pulls it out. Tries to catch the screen. He'll throw it to Palat. Palat down low to
DeMore.
DeMore, yep.
Great ball movement. Between the penetrating, everybody knew where they needed to be. Ooh.
And
not sure about that one, Nate.
ooh, boy.
Called the block on DeMore. DeMore seemed to be planted. I don't know if he swayed into him a little bit.
And
but
one.
It was an and one, yes. But again, Sheehan getting to the line, making plays.
Those calls are so tough.
Yeah.
The infamous Syracuse Duke one a few years ago. Never forget that one. Free throw is not no good. Ball out of bounds. Going to be Red Jacket ball.
Good hustle there.
Borst inbounds.
Bloomfield's putting a little pressure on.
Yep, in the press now as Palat's able to break that. As Borst crosses half court. Borst taking it to the hoop. He'll leave it out. The record three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by McClellan. For Sandel. He'll leave it there for Sheehan. Sheehan gets by his defender. He looks to go to the rack. Sheehan all the way. It's good. Adam Sheehan.
Having a good third quarter.
As Borst now brings it over half court.
8 this quarter. 16 for the game.
Palat now with it. Palat will bring it to the rack. It's no good. However, Red Jacket does get the rebound. Great play there by Sandel to deny the shot. As now Borst will take a three-pointer from the top. It's no good. Rebound, Red Jacket. Long rebound to Borst. He can't control it. It's picked up by Bloomfield. Sheehan now with it as he lays it in. Kind of a sporadic play there, but it ended up with Adam Sheehan with the ball under the hoop, and he's going to make it every time.
Sure, everybody kind of went away from him, and he's got that little floater down so far.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Borst with it.
Bloomfield putting pressure on him.
Palat, three-point line. He'll get it down low. Back up to Palat up top. Palat finds Borst. Borst, top of the key. He'll try to get it down low, but it's stolen away by Bloomfield's Eric Sandel.
Being down 35 points, Bloomfield is putting it all out there.
Yep.
They're not giving up.
As Adam Sheehan's going to drive the lane, he'll kick it out to Rogers. Rogers, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound by number 11, Mason Palat. Borst to carry. Borst, long pass up to DeMore.
Rizzo. I promise. Watch the video replay. 10:45 tonight.
I don't know. That's all right. Sheehan with it now. Sheehan controlling the three-point line. Long three at the buzzer is no good. Sheehan got a good opportunity there, just didn't get the roll off the hoop. And the score is 64-27 in favor of Red Jacket. We're headed to the fourth quarter after this.
Generations Bank is celebrating 150 years of serving and supporting our hometowns. Visit mygenbank.com for the best choices in checking, savings, home equities, mortgages, and much more. Generations has been the Finger Lakes Bank since 1870. Generations Bank, member FDIC.
DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info. DISANTO Propane.com or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. DeSanto. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Good evening and welcome back. Fourth quarter action coming up here. There's the score, 64 points in favor of Red Jacket over 27 for Bloomfield as we're getting ready for fourth quarter action here in Red Jacket.
Yeah, like I said, Bloomfield's not giving up. It's good to see the intensity. Coach Johnson's still getting into him in the huddle. And he's getting a lot back. So you got to keep into it. You got to keep him motivated.
Looks like the same 5 out there for Red Jacket.
Yep.
Nope, Handline in there now.
Good man-to-man pressure.
He's going to control. Handline leaves it there for Borst. Borst looking for options. As he's at the free throw line, he'll leave it up top for Handline. Back to Borst, where he's going to control up top. Borst around the screen as he tries to beat Sheehan. Sheehan putting great defensive pressure on Borst, not letting him go by him. As now a foul is going to be called. I believe that's offensive. Didn't see who it was called on. But Bloomfield ball. 7:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. As Sheehan will control. Sheehan leaves it here for Smith. Smith, cross-court pass. Caught by Sarah, who leaves it there for McClellan. Saved by Safard, but Handline will control for Red Jacket. That's now number 3, Adam Borst. Going to leave it down low for Rizzo. Nope. Of course, it's number 32, Andrew DeMore. As the ball is quickly inbounded to Rizzo as he draws a foul, almost getting an N1 opportunity. But Rizzo's going to go to the line for 2. 7:17 remaining in this one. First one's good for Rizzo. Second free throw is good. Checking in now for Bloomfield. Looks like number 30, Kevin Mcgraw. He'll check in for Adam Sheehan. As McGraw's going to control. As now Safard looks to break down low. He'll leave it up top for Negron. Negron controlling. Great play there to get by one player. As he tries to feed it down low, but great steal there from Rizzo. And Rizzo will now control for Red Jacket. He leaves it for Borst. Borst crosses half-court line. Borst controlling play. Taking some time down the clock. Borst gets a screen. And a long two-pointer. Nothing but net. Adam Borst.
Great pull-up right there. I'd like to see it more from him, but they don't need it.
As now Smith's going to handle for Bloomfield. Smith would leave it to Negron up top. Negron looking to drive. He receives the screen. Looking to pass now as he will to Savard. Savard gets the lay-in. Or Farrell. I don't know what I'm saying here. As Farrell gets the lay-in for Bloomfield. Now Borst will control. 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. He gets it down low to number 32, Andrew DeMore. The lay-in's good. Now Bloomfield will go the other way with Smith coming towards us. Smith with it. Negron now handling for Bloomfield. He'll leave it there. As he gets it back to Mcgraw. Mcgraw down low baseline. He's going to dribble out as McClellan tried to set him up.
Yeah, it was a good pass by McClellan.
Mcgraw, shot clock winding down. Mcgraw, ball off the glass. However, rebounded, has to throw it up. Looks like a foul being called.
A little bailout foul there, but
clock had to have been
we
low.
had to call it. Yeah, it was like 2 seconds. It looked like it was clicking down to.
That's going to head McClellan to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. Checking into the game for Red Jacket is number 44, Brock Hill.
And that might be it for Adam Borst.
Yep. Good ovation from the crowd. Second free throw's no good. Rebound Record. 5:25 remaining. Record leaves it. Now controlled. Hand line. Tries to go up with it. He's fouled. Checking in. Oh, mind. Not yet. Shoot some free throws first. Hand line at the line.
Yeah, and Brock Hill's only a junior, and he's got some height on him as well.
First one's good for hand line. Checking in for Bloomfield, number 20, Calvin Rogers. Coming out of the game will be number 5, Declan Smith. It looks like we're going to have another sub for Bloomfield. Cooper Wiley is going to come in. Sitting down for Bloomfield is going to be number 33, Eric Sandel. Also for Red Jacket, number 10, Jarrett Legault. He's going to come in for number 32, Andrew DeMore, and a great ovation for DeMore, as that could be his final playing time. Second free throw's good for Handline. Savard inbounds, or Farrell inbounds to Mcgraw as he's going to leave it there. Number 15 takes a shot at the baseline, gets his own rebound and lays it in. That's number 15 for Bloomfield, Cooper Wiley, as he gets his own board and lays it in. Great play there. Hand line to control for Red Jacket. Leave it there for a Record. Up top now. Back to Record. Record handling, 4:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. He's going to leave it there. As they're going to walk, his travel is going to be called on number 55, Dalton Handline. Mcgraw going to handle for Bloomfield.
Yep, you're going to get a lot of subs coming in probably these last 4.5 minutes.
Handling now up top for Bloomfield. Number 15 with the long three-pointer. It's good. Cooper Wiley with another bucket for Bloomfield. This time a three-pointer. Record with it. He'll leave it there. For number 10. He'll bring it down low. He'll get it to Rizzo and another bucket for number 22, Chase Rizzo. Another a spectacular outing today for the senior. Gets it down low to Sandel. Sandel tries to lay it in. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rizzo. Rizzo handling for Red Jacket. He'll leave it there. Number 10, Jared Legault. So he's going to get it back to one of the leaders of this team, Matt Record. Record looking to go around the screen from Rizzo. Record's going to almost lose the ball, but get it back. Leave it up top for Legault, who gets it to number 44 of Red Jacket, Brock Hill. Foul called.
Yeah, it looked like they were just kicking around, and Brock Hill saw a lane and drove in.
Free throws.
But again, great ball movement.
Coming out now for Bloomfield, number 24, Sean Farrell. He's been fantastic today.
Yeah, we got Charlie Meinweiser in the game for him.
It's now 3:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bloomfield handling it. As now a turnover is going to be caused by Rizzo as he'll come up with it. Rizzo charging down the right side. He's being pressured. He'll leave it up top for Record. Record for Legault. Legault looks to drive. He will. He'll get a lay-in. It's good. Jordan Legault. As the ball is thrown all the way down the court, stolen. As it's thrown out to Rizzo. Rizzo just too far out of the reach. It goes out of play. Rizzo flies into the student section. And now leaving the game, we have our Chichinos player of the game, number 22, Chase Rizzo. He's going to exit this one.
Well deserved. 15, 17, 18, 21. Looks like 23 points unofficially, but an impressive game. Numerous rebounds, probably 10, 11, 12 rebounds. Special player.
On this end, and one for number 32, Isaac McClelland. He's going to go to the line for one more. Great play.
Yeah, it was a good move. He's got some ability and some talent. He's got to give him the ball. He's a sophomore as well.
Not able to complete the three-point play.
You know, with McClellan as a sophomore and Sando coming back, you know, that's some good height. You know, Sheehan's a senior, so he'll be gone. But
as a lane from Brock Hill is good. For Red Jacket, Bloomfield now with it.
he's got to build some guys around them.
Is now Rogers with it on the baseline right in front of us. Rogers driving the lane. He'll lay it up and get a foul. Rogers going to head to the line for two.
Yeah, it was a good take. Good take. Would have liked that one to go in. Make a good play.
Would have been tough, though. Pretty hard foul.
Yeah. You know, again, hats off to Bloomfield. You know, they're fighting till the end.
Yeah.
You know, even the second group or with the subs coming in, they're fighting.
First one for Rogers was no good. Second one up now. Free throw's good. Handline with it for Red Jacket. Handline controlling up top. He'll leave it there on the left side three-point line. He'll get it back. He'll look to drive. Tries to get it down low and deep. Recovered by Red Jackets, number 24. Trenton Coyne. Now handling it now is Christian Begruder for Red Jacket as Handline gets it back. Handline up top three-point line. He'll leave it there.
Good
Number
ball
12,
movement.
good take. He'll kick it out. Right elbow shot, no good. Off the glass ball, out of bounds.
Good hustle by Handline there, but again, good ball movement. Got a good shot. Was a little strong on it.
1:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. As number 30 Kevin Mcgraw handles from Bloomfield. Mcgraw looks to drive. He'll get it back. He'll leave it there for McClellan. McClellan layup, no good. Rebound Mcgraw. Mcgraw tries to get it back to McClellan, and he's successful in that. He's handling now Bloomfield. Layup is no good. Gets his own rebound. His second chance, third opportunity for number 15 Cooper Wiley. I believe he took 3 shots there and 2 rebounds. Third one went in. Great individual effort.
Yeah, that's called determination right there.
His Handline leaves it down low. Far side three-point line down into the block to Van Goren. We're going to have a foul call. I believe it's going to be going to a Red Jacket. Bloomfield ball.
They might have called it travel.
Travel. Okay. Mcgraw now with it for Bloomfield. 1 minute remaining in this fourth quarter. Mcgraw leaves it there. 3-point line. He's getting it back as Rogers. Rogers drives the lane, and he gets fouled. And Rogers goes down hard.
He went down hard, hit his hip. Kind of grimace a little bit. Shaking it off, though.
He's tough.
Yep. Throw some dirt on it. Go shoot some free throws.
Rogers going to head to the line. 78-40 in favor of Red Jacket. 49.1 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. First free throw's good.
Shakes it off and makes the free throw.
Second free throw's also good. Handline now controlling for Red Jacket. 43 seconds to go in this one. Handline looking to drive. He'll leave it out top. 3-point line, number 24. We'll leave it there. Back to hand line, back up top. As Red Jacket will control. Long 2 opportunity, knocks it down. Trenton Coyne. Good response from the crowd there.
Yep.
As Mcgraw now handles for Bloomfield.
Was strong on his first shot, made the adjustment on the second one.
Now number 23 for Bloomfield looking to go off the glass. Rebound is taken by McClelland, and he's fouled on the way back up. He'll go to the line.
You know what they do notice from Bloomfield? They do get to the free throw line. They get to the hoop. They draw the foul. Just game got away from them a little bit.
Yep.
Free
throw is good.
Credit to Red Jacket. Red Jacket probably came in with a game plan, pushed the ball, and they executed it to a T. Coach Gay's probably very happy right now.
Second free throw is good from McClelland. 11 seconds left. It looks like Red Jacket's going to be content with running this one out, as the clock is going to wind down to 0. Final score, 80-44 in favor of the Red Jacket Indians. We'll be right back with your Ticino's player of the game, Chase Rizzo.
Help FingerLakes1.com bring you more great live local sports coverage by becoming a supporter at patreon.com/FL1. Generations Bank is celebrating 150 years of serving and supporting our hometowns. Visit mygenbank.com for the best choices in checking, savings, home equities, mortgages, and much more. Generations has been the Finger Lakes Bank since 1870. Generations Bank, member FDIC.
Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
All roads lead to Bill Cram Chevrolet, Waterloo Exit 41, Highway 5 and 20 in Seneca Falls. See all our trucking deals at BillCramChevrolet.com.
Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
We're back here in Red Jacket post-game coverage, the Littlejohn Orthodontics Smiles with Style post-game show. We're here with Ticino's player of the game, Chase Rizzo. Chase, great game today.
Thank you very much.
My first question, game plan. What was the game plan coming into it?
Our whole game plan was to stop them from penetrating. They can definitely get into the paint and finish well around the rim. So our whole game plan was to pinch that off. Hopefully they could kick it out, and hopefully they didn't knock down the shots. They definitely did knock down some shots, and we knew that if our defense was great and we stopped them on defense, then our defense would lead to offense, and that's exactly what happened all night.
Exactly. You guys push it up the floor really well, too. I love Adam Borst, man. What a great point guard.
Yep. Phenomenal.
Yeah, it must make things a lot easier for you when your team is able to corral the rebound, and Borst has got his eyes looking up. All you got to do is receive, corral, and make the layup, and you guys do that very well.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Now, I noticed you and DeMoore work well in the paint. Is that something you guys kind of established over the years? Or?
Yep. I grew up with Andrew. I've been playing with him for a couple years now. And every day in practice, we get in with each other. We get one person to come between us. We know, figure out when to take it off one of us, the other one when to dish it off. It's just great chemistry between us, and having such a small school, everyone knows each other, and especially people you go to practice with after day, you get to meet them, talk with them, and you get to know them very well.
Nice. Question for you. one of the layups you're coming right here. Were you looking to dunk that?
I'd have to say I was. I
Okay.
definitely was.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I was looking for it, and then I realized I didn't have the position, and I just laid it in.
You made it. Yeah, you made it. Good.
So now you guys moved to 13-0, obviously undefeated on the season. How do you guys kind of come back down to reality and make sure you're coming every game with the chip on your shoulder the same and kind of treating every game the same way? How do you guys kind of make sure you're humble in that regard?
We really we try really what we do is we look back to last year. We know we played well, always did it, but we always realized we weren't the best team once we get into sectionals. So we always really talk to each other, and we have hard practices, hard nose. We always get at it, and any little thing we do, we know we have to fix that right then and there so it doesn't trail with us the rest of the year.
Does Coach Gage kind of talk about that game last year, or does it kind of a distant memory, or do you guys kind of build off it and still talk about it, kind of licking your wounds a little bit about
it always comes up.
Okay.
We use it as a little, of course, chip on the shoulder. We always say we want to knock it off and we want to get back there, but this time we don't want to go there just to go there for the experience. This time we want to go there and get that trophy.
Love the motivation.
And that's what me and Nate were talking about earlier. Yes, you guys are undefeated now, but this group lost to Lions last year.
We did.
No doubt about it. And that's the motivator right there. And that's
for sure.
And also, I want to say something that watching the podcast, I believe you should join the Finger Lakes One sports team when you get out. It was very impressive. You guys were you really did really well on that. It was
Thank you.
awesome.
I appreciate that.
It was fun.
Thank you
fun
very much.
to listen to you. We'll let you get with your team.
Perfect.
Okay. I don't have a certificate, Jim. I'm going to get your address.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just have Jim get up with you and get your address.
Sounds
sure
great.
He has your number. So, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks so much, man. Great game today.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Have a good one. Good luck. We'll see you again.
That was Chicino's player of the game, Chase Rizzo. An absolutely fantastic game played by not only Chase Rizzo, but the rest of that Red Jacket team.
It was, and Adam Borst with the 6, 7, 8 assists he had. Matt Record with the blocks. Everybody did their part, and that's it. With that team, they all have their role, and they play it to a T. Not everybody has to score, but they get enough spread out through everybody.
Couple more sponsors we have here. It's a Wonderful Run 5K. Visit it at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Ferrara's Lumber and Building Supplies. Browse the selection at ferraralumber.com. FingerLakes1.com, website development and digital marketing. More than just the most popular website and media outlet in the Finger Lakes. We've been building and hosting websites and email service for hundreds of local businesses since 1999.
Again, tomorrow we are Geneva at Wayne, Paul Russo, and Nick Felice.
Yep.
So we'll tune into that radio. And next week we got us in Romulus and Clyde. We got the Mid-Lakes Waterloo girls coming up on Wednesday.
A jam-packed slate.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of great games coming up on FingerLakes1.com.
And Jim will be doing this game tonight at 10:45. He'll be doing the video replay so people can tune in and watch it.
Maybe critique us a little bit. Huh?
You got it.
Once again, I'm Nate Sharman. Next to me is my color commentator and producer, Jason Hunt. Jeremy Hunt on the camera tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in to another playment of Finger Lakes 1 basketball here. Like I said, I'm Nate Sharman, surrounded by the Hunt brothers, Jason and Jeremy. Thanks so much for tuning in.
It's a pleasure, Nate.